Event between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're off and running from Landover. Jeremy McNichols now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Commanders 1st down.
21 yards. And a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
34 yards.
Big hitter on 1st down. 34 yards.
1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on 1st. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Daniels pass.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, getting it for the 1st time. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that will make it 1st down Giants.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
So 1st down from the 41. Now Dart. That throw behind his intended target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Here goes Dart to the air. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
New York.
Dart setting in the throw here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Dart now on second down. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They kick the running back in motion. Dart gonna go for it on fourth. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0.
And makes the score Giants.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they line.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a 73-yard play. Moody will add the PAT. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Score, Commanders 7, Patriots nothing. Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they've got a 1st down, giving a gain of 13 on that previous play. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Now May on 2nd down. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. It's going to be 1st down New England.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
May now. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Meek Robertson. And that will now make it 2nd and 20 to go.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Working on 2nd down. May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And give him an even 10 here, Brock, before he hits that sideline. This is going to get him a good bit closer now for this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Here's May to the air. Has it down close. And there it is. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Brown. 33 yards for the score.
Touchdown, Patriots.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Daniels back to throw. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down 2nd time on this opening series. Raymond Jones. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. On the counter, Krosky Merritt. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now Daniels on 4th down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that is a Patriots 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Made a throw it. Caught near the goal line. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Jeremy McNichols now to return. Making some progress here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Krosky Merritt to open the drive. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now. Now Daniels to throw. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. We're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Commanders.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Washington.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be one of his 2nd drop of the game. He brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Throwing now, Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They go play action. Here's May. They're after him, and they're going to take him down. Way behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. To throw, here's May. Escapes the pocket. There we go to Henderson on the jump off. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's May on second. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Commanders will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Daniels. He finds Tigger Cockwell for the grab. He's brought down after a big play, giving him about 19 yards. And it is a first down, Washington. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. To throw, Daniels. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Daniels now. Left side, caught by Lane. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
One last play before the break. Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
May. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, May. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. New England with a huge play. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
May now. Has it at the 7. And this play does have enough, Brock. That means it is first and goal.
Will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Working inside the red zone. Wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Throwing is May. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Patriots. Romeo Doubs taking it in from 7 out. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Luke McCaffrey on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Commanders.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Commanders.
Daniels setting up the play action. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He tucks it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield to the 44. Christian Barmore. And now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
2nd down.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut for big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Henderson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots leading by 6. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator?
And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That makes the score.
Well, they really made getting the 2 points there look pretty simple. Nice time to call that option.
I love the option play, Kate. In short yardage situations, get a true 2-on-1 with your quarterback. Make it simple for him. And that time, well, the simplest one was him keeping it and getting those 2 points.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Daniels back to throw. He finds Diggs right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. He was trying to fit it into a window.